logic right there. Not only is he demanding evidence to disprove a claim he's making about them, you need evidence to prove that you're not a child, which is backwards. But it's really funny. He's extremely inconsistent about this, because if we were consistent, we could make some really funny claims that he would not agree with. But let's play along with his logic. He says that conservatives are more likely to abuse their children. So if something bad happens to them, who knows? Maybe they were a child abuser. You don't know. We don't have evidence to prove that they weren't. Let's apply that exact same logic. But instead, this time, a black person dies to a police officer. If we used Alec Gunther's logic and reasoning, we could say, well, who cares? It was just a black person. Black people are more likely to be criminals and commit crime. And we don't know if this person was a criminal. We don't have any evidence to support that they weren't a criminal. Flawless logic right there, Alec Gunther. You just justified racial stereotypes. After all, it's fine as long as the statistics back you up. But he's not going to agree to that because he doesn't think that far ahead. And he's not honest nor logically consistent because he's an idiot. But it's really funny. He constantly says over and over, I don't condone violence. Trust me, bro, I don't condone violence. But what does he have to say about violence? What's his opinions on it? Why shouldn't you condone violence, according to him? Thankfully, he gives us our reason right here. They don't overtly condone violence. They don't. Now look at them banned off of YouTube. This weekend, they could possibly be imprisoned, because that's it. Yeah, I don't condone violence. Illegal. And the left is not known for being brave, mind you. It's also practical to not go to jail. Like that's practical. I can't do shit from jail. Prison. Like, that's a practical choice as well. Even if I did condone violence, which I don't, I literally, like, this is not like, I don't condone violence, guys. Don't hurt people. It's not worth it. And you'll get in trouble, and it's usually bad. Don't do that. But, like, if I did condone violence, okay? Like, shit, I just lost my train of thought. Ow! Okay, I was saying it's a practical choice. Sorry. So, like, even if I did condone that, like, I wouldn't condone it, like, openly. You know what I mean? Like, I wouldn't do that because I wouldn't want to get in trouble. According to him, it's usually bad. But first and primarily, it's impractical. Literally what I said in the video. These people are cowards, and the reason why they don't openly condone violence is not because it's immoral, it's because it's impractical, or rather, it will get you thrown in prison. Which is funny because according to him, if we literally apply what he says, that means we can't take what he says at face value. I'm going to leave it up to you guys to decide what he actually believes, whether he means it or not, or he's simply saying it to be legally safe. If he was a radical communist that wanted to kill Christians, the people he hates, he flat out said, then he wouldn't overtly say it. You have to read into it, especially considering how he says it's usually wrong to advocate for violence. It's only usually wrong. It's kind of gray with him. He loves things that are gray. When it comes to calling people fascist, he loves that being gray because it makes it easy to label people he disagrees with a horrible, evil thing. So why wouldn't he make violence morally gray? That means we have to inspect and read into what he says to figure out what he truly believes, especially when you laugh at a person having death threats made against them.
People like her, they deserve a bullet. They really do. Ooh,
I do not condone violence. Yeah, when a guy says we should blow out your brains for saying one word, that's so funny, ha ha, hee hee. Tell me, Alec Gunter, what's so funny about it? If you're laughing at them, you probably don't think it's that big of an issue if something happens to them.
Like, I'm fearful of your children, and I hope that they get removed.
Good! They should go CPS. She got a 4-year-old the N-word. Yeah, go CPS. Sure. Fuck it. Like, yeah, that's what we're supposed to do, right?
You explicitly stated and agreed that her children should be taken away from her because she called a child an N-word. My goodness, if that's the case, Alec Gunter, Lord forbid you go into a Call of Duty lobby where tons of black kids are getting called the N-word. You would probably get a heart attack from it, and it wouldn't be caused by your diabetes. Again, guys, where am I misrepresenting the left? I said this is what they believe. I said this is what they do. I said this is how they think. And he confirmed all of it. If you think I'm manipulating the video, I'm leaving things out, I'm going to link his video, his live stream if he still keeps it up, in the description. Feel free to watch it yourself. He says he's against advocating for violence, not because it's immoral, usually. He didn't mention morality at all. No, just it's impractical. But let's say that he was in favor of violence. Who would it be against exactly? It'd probably be against the people he hates. Probably probably be against just Christians. That's the problem he has with me. He said in his video he hates me.
Like, shut the up, man, okay? I hate you. I hate you. I hate you. I'm fine with hating you, and I'm fine admitting that I hate you. You're a stain on the internet. You. Say it back. But
why? Well, it's because I'm a Christian. And he says that I hate gay people simply because I'm Christian. He equates being Christian to hating gay people. According to him, you don't need anything else.
I still believe that he hates gay people, and he can say that it's not hating, it's I just think it's immoral. Yeah, you hate gay people, dude. You think they're going to hell, alright? If nothing else, you believe that your God is sending gay people to hell. If that's not hatred, I don't know what is. Because you love your God. And if your God is sending people to hell, and you still love him, then you must hate the people going to hell. I don't know how else I can interpret that.
And just so you know, this guy is incredibly dishonest and uncharitable, meaning it would be wrong of me to be very charitable for him. If he's going to hold me and people like me to such a high level of scrutiny, you have to do the same for them. He literally, in my video, hinted at the idea that me giving a hypothetical of a white woman being killed by a black guy, but she called him the N-word right before it happened. He literally hinted at the idea that the examples I gave in the video were racist, that only such a racist person would even think of such a thing. That's how much scrutiny he's putting me under.
That's a scenario that I would think about and put to paper. The white woman's being killed by a black man. And this is, don't worry, I'm not racist, okay? But just imagine, if you will, a white woman being killed by a black man, okay? Just imagine that, and I'm not racist, and I promise you, now listen, just hear me out. Now that I'm definitely still not racist,
yet when it comes to people he agrees with, like Hassan, when Hassan explicitly advocates for the death of landlords, he's incredibly charitable. Oh, we can't read too deeply into that now.
Well, my understanding of it is that the property owners who have properties there choose just not to rent it at all.
yeah, kill those in a video game, sorry. Holy shit! Lord help us. That's our guy. That's our guy, right? Look at him go. Smooth save, man. I don't actually believe that Hassan has a bloodlust.
Hassan wouldn't actually do that. No, he wouldn't actually kill anybody. What a great guy. No, when Hassan says that it's better for white Christian women to get, that's a little too far. Yeah, he's going on the edge a little bit there, man.
At least taking them out of other colleges so they can only do date to other billionaire, millionaire failed daughters is, like, in some respects, a little bit better.
So let's recap.
That's wild. That's a wild thing to say. My boy Hassan. He's always got spicy takes, man. He's like, dude, that is like so spicy. Base take? I don't think it was a base take. Listen, that's pretty spicy. Like, I don't know how I feel about that one. Like, he tried to word that carefully, but at the same time, I'm like,
I can't defend him on that one. Now, I could with the landlords because I'm a filthy communist, but with this one, nah, the optics wouldn't look so great with that. These are the people we're dealing with. When it comes to their own side, they're blind. They will not look any further. They're going to have an unlimited amount of charity. When it comes to South Africa, when they say to white people, nah, it's just metaphorical again. Don't read too deeply into it. When Hassan says death to landlords, nah, like he probably doesn't mean it. He wouldn't do it. But when it comes to me saying, if a black man kills a white woman, we got to read into that as a very covert racist thing. Yeah, why would I think about that? I'm probably a horrible, evil person for that. Yeah, saying that makes me racist. And racist people are evil and bad. Unless they're left wing. Then it's fine to talk about and think about white women who are Christian getting it. Only then is it fine. Again, we cannot be charitable and lenient with people who hold us to such high standards. We need to hold these people to their own standards. And if you read deeply into anything he said in this video, you would know he's lying about what he believes. He believes a lot more that he is not saying. I mean, he's fine with overtly saying he hates you. And he doesn't care when horrible bad things happen to you. And when people make death threats against you, yeah, he's just gonna laugh it off. It's really funny to him. These are the people we're dealing with, and they need to be called out. But what would I know? I'm just a dishonest right-wing guy. All I do is misrepresent the left. I couldn't possibly understand what they believe. All I do is curate this echo chamber. And if you want to be part of that echo chamber, be sure to subscribe. Again, thank you so much for these new subscribers. Also, special shout out to so many people. There have been people on Reddit and Twitter who have been sharing my video. Like, they take the full video, they download it, and then they just post it on Reddit. And there are a lot of people finding it this way. And I I just want to say, whoever those people are, thank you so much. There are also people sharing it on Twitter, and it's like, I am incredibly grateful to all of you who are sharing it and getting the videos out there. Really, that is like the best thing you could do for this channel. Also, special thanks to Cheeto and Tectone. Like, they watch my videos and like, they really enjoyed them and giving a lot of support to them. Thank you so much. That means a lot. That's literally the best thing you could be doing if you want to help me grow. And I just feel incredibly blessed. If you would have asked me 2-3 weeks ago what my goal was, where I really wanted to get in terms of YouTube, I would have told you 10,000. I was so excited for that. And we're almost at 40,000 now. It's insane. And it has to do in large part because so many people are sharing the videos. Like, thank you so much. Genuinely. You are doing this channel a big service. Thank you so much. And I hope you have an amazing rest of your day. And I'll be seeing you in the next video. Bye.
This might have been one of the best videos I've ever watched in the history of this platform. Very thought-provoking, very well made, very well presented. I love this shit. Great fucking video, Remnant. This really underlies the current issue with society and people being at each other's throats over things that they should just be having a normal conversation over. It's out of fucking control, and I really appreciate you uploading that. Like, comment, subscribe.
She thought she could embarrass him by calling him broke, just because he took her to a fast food spot. But instead of backing down, he hit her with a brutal reality check that shattered her ego. Let's break it down.
Why did it bring me here?
Why would it bring you to Olive Garden?
Yeah, like, what? Like,
This-
do I look like an Olive Garden type of girl?
This is our first date. This is our first date. It's like, I don't even know you, but I'm gonna spend all this money on you.
Spend all this money? Like, what are you talking about? All this money?
I got you.
$60 for a plate. Like,
It's not
it's
50.
cheap.
Okay, I don't know what you're ordering.
It's cheap. Like, if you're broke, just say that.
I'm not broke.
This is the worst thing that can happen on a first date, where they want to intimidate you into going expensive, but always go within a reasonable budget.
I'm not this type of girl. Like, a chain restaurant?
Are you delusional? Do you suffer from a mental illness? Do you think you do?
Do I look like I eat fast food?
This is not fast food.
You might stop taking me to McDonald's. Like, what?
Okay, yeah, see, I've heard enough.
No.
Look, this date is not gonna work. It's over, okay?
Always end the date if you notice greed.
I can take my flowers back.
These cheap flowers, yeah, you can take those back. They're cheap. You get them from the grocery store. You didn't even go
I mean, what's the problem with going to a grocery store?
You didn't go to a store. Like, they're cheap. Like,
You serious?
The fact that she thinks that flowers are originally from forests says a lot about her education.
if you're broke, like, just say that. Like, it's okay to
Look, you had no problem asking me for a ride. What do you mean by broke? It's
I'm
not
not
broke,
asking
you
for a
see.
reason. There's no reason I need to be driving. Like,
You don't even have a car.
gotcha.
You don't
I
have
don't
a
need a
car.
car. I don't need a car. Like,
You're gonna need a car.
It's funny how she calls him broke while he's the one who has a car.
You're gonna need a car because you're gonna get out of my car and you're gonna walk
no, you can take me back home.
I'm not taking you anywhere.
2 hours later.
Yeah, is that all it is? It's just that it's a chain restaurant?
No, it's cheap. That's what I keep telling
Okay,
you.
well, I have a rule, right, where I'm not gonna take anyone
I
on the
don't
first
care about your rule.
She belongs to the streets.
Any guy has never had a problem with taking me anywhere I want to go.
This is why it's our duty to give our kids a balance between yes and no, so they don't grow up only being entitled.
So why do you have a problem? Rejected.
I have a problem because you sound very entitled, very stuck up.
I'm not entitled. I just know my worth, and my worth is not Olive Garden. Like, clearly, like, do I look like Olive Garden?
Let me.
I'm here to tell you right now, we don't care.
Yes, you got standards. You got.
Like, everyone should have standards. Like,
There is a difference between having standards and being entitled.
what is that about? What is Olive Garden
That's
about?
not
Why would-
standard. That's just being stuck up and like.
But you see the way that I dress? You saw the way that I'm dressing?
I missed the part where that's my problem.
You brought me here, like, I just, like, it's low-key disrespectful. And you got these cheap grocery store flowers, like, you're at this point, you're
Disrespectful.
Yes, you're disrespecting me. Like, why would you bring me here? Like, do I look like I eat Olive Garden? Like, be for real.
I really have no idea what the issue is. A chain restaurant might not be a luxury, but it's decent food. And it's way better than fast food places.
I brought you here because it's a restaurant. I mean, look here. If you have a problem with Olive Garden, we could go to IHOP right over there.
IHOP?
Yeah, right over there.
Like, what?
It's a restaurant, like
It's not even breakfast time. Why would I want to eat
it doesn't
breakfast?
even matter. Like, it's a chain restaurant,
It's a
yes.
chain restaurant.
But it's a restaurant. That's the key
It's
point.
like fast food.
What kind of animal are you?
It's not fast food.
Fast food. Yes, it is.
Look, if I took you to a McDonald's, I'd understand you being pissed off. But like, this is not McDonald's.
This might as well be.
This is like $30 a plate.
He really should have stopped arguing here and told her to step out.
This might as well be. It's not $30 a plate. It might as well be.
Okay, I don't know what you ordered, but when I ordered $30 a plate, you can get some nice food here. Okay?
I'm not eating here. That's all I'm saying. That's why I'm not eating out the car, and I'm not eating here. Like,
Okay.
You don't want to be like this. This is disgusting. This is awful in every way.
do you understand?
Okay. Here, if you got a problem with it, you can get out of my car.
No, I'm not getting out. Take me home.
You can get out.
I'm not getting out.
Next time you're desperate to date, remember these situations and be grateful you're single.
Get in the car and take me
I'm
home.
not going to take you anywhere.
I don't even know where I am, and you're just gonna make me get out?
You can call an Uber. Because if money's not an issue, I mean, yeah, you can get an Uber. I'm
Are
not
you
driving.
serious right now?
Yeah, I'm dead serious. I'm not going to drive you anywhere.
Well, you can keep your cheap flowers. I don't want them. I'll figure it out.
Yes! Hell yeah! Hey, come on, baby! Come on! Okay.
I don't need you.
Yeah.
Because you brought me here, like, what was the point now?
Yeah. No,
Like, what's your problem?
you have a great rest of your day.
Like, just leave.
I am leaving.
Why?
Well, I'm out, man.
This guy dodged a bullet and saved himself a headache on this first date. Entitlement and delusion are off the charts here.
As a man, you're supposed to be working more hard and getting more money to spoil me and protect me.
Yeah, that's fair. But as a woman, I feel
Are
like...
you in woman business? As a girl man?
What?
Business, though, that's given very much sassy. As a man, you're supposed to be getting more money. As a man, you're supposed to be buying me a house.
If she knows it better, as she claims, might as well let her do it herself.
As a man, you're supposed to put me above your mother. As a man, them kids, me only.
Bro, what are you talking about, man?
You bump your head? You fully conscious? Because at this point, I feel like I could be a better man than you.
I am absolutely convinced that men don't actually want relationships.
About time someone noticed.
Like, men want their lives as is. They want to go about their day exactly as it is. Do whatever they would normally do and just want somebody there when it's convenient for them.
When it comes to partners, we want ours to share with us the joy and sorrow of life, not out of greed or standards.
Or, you know, for the things they want to do. Like, convince me I'm wrong.
Dude, I am so sick of men in my comment section saying, oh, never dating again. Women hurt me.
Stop it. Get some help.
All they want is money. Women needed to be humbled. There was people like Karen from HR, and she wanted to only exclusively be with like an NFL player. I understand that, but women got humbled, and the playing field went like this, and they've been being humbled for a while.
Even if that's the case, the standards and delusion wouldn't decrease, and that's why we choose to date less.
Men do the exact same. So let me explain. I literally have men DM me, and they're talking with themselves in my DMs, and then they're at the end of the day, oh, I just done with the dating pool. I thought you talk about how you went on a date and you didn't like them. I'm done with dating. I'm a good guy. You won't respond.
Relax.
Meanwhile, it's a 60-year-old potato, dude.
At least they had the courage to come forth and be honest. And her way of making fun only shows she lacks the arguments to counter their opinions.
Of course I'm not gonna respond. Go find another 60-year-old potato.
Why do you have to be mad?
Why can't anybody look in the mirror and think, I look like this, they can look like that, and then that's your, you know what I mean? That's what you can attract.
This is where she made all her arguments go to waste, because her only judging point is based on looks, and that is not the case in real dating.
I'm very cognizant of what I can attract and what's out of my league. Figure it out. I made some comment the other day in my video about choosing the wrong man. I'm just being silly because I'm single right now.
Well.
And it's literally men in the comment section like, well, I really can understand why you're single. It's probably because you're just not choosing the good guys. Everyone I've ever dated treated me very, very nicely, okay? That is a demand, okay? You don't know anything about me whatsoever.
We do not care.
The only reason why these men...
And that is the reason you are single. They treated you well, and you were a demanding, entitled cunt.
are saying that type of in the comment section and in my DMs is because they're mad that I won't go on a date with them. That's what it is.
No one in their right mind would want to go on a date with this tattooed freak woman. Just listening to her for the last 90 seconds, it's obvious of what it is that you'd have to deal with. It's not worth it.
You serious? Even if looks will attract some men, they will soon realize her true character and pull away.
I don't think I'm hot, okay? I think I'm really cool. I'm not ugly.
I don't think so.
Dating is hard as a single woman. It is awful. It's honestly worse than I could have ever imagined.
What?
Honestly, it was easier being single at 19 than it is as a 25-year-old. That's crazy.
Wait, why though?
I feel like guys used to have so much confidence and they'd approach you. I don't know, when you're younger, it's just so much easier. I feel like
being rejected as much.
Yeah.
What do you mean by that?
And now I'll go out and I'm like, woo, I'm gonna get some attention tonight, and
That's simply not possible. It's just not.
no one speaks to me.
Yeah.
And I'm like, am I the most hideous human in the world?
No. It's always speaking of this though, like,
The bar is in house.
we've spoken about this a lot of times, and it seems like it's an issue that's getting more and more traction.
The issue here is that they don't respect men choosing to be by themselves, but they would rather make it seem bad.
Here you go.
What is that?
It's your drink. That's what you asked for.
Thank you, babe.
You don't like it?
No, I used to, but why so small?
What do you mean by that?
This guy pretended to be broke, and his girl reacted this way.
It's because I thought I had enough. I had enough only for that.
What do you mean?
But I only had enough.
You don't have a drink?
No, I didn't have enough.
Wait for it.
What do you mean you don't have enough?
I'm broke as hell.
You just got paid today. What's on your bank?
Things get rough. I had my car payment, my insurance.
Babe.
Things get rough.
So why'd you get a drink?
I don't know. I just got a little choke drink because
Little what?
choke drink.
What? Babe, why'd you get a Starbucks if you didn't have money?
That's because I love you and I spent the last of it on you.
Well, I don't want to drink alone, babe.
No.
You drink with me?
This lady is a keeper, and he better take good care of her, because as soon as she thought he was broke, she stepped up.
2 cents in my bank account, man.
Oh my gosh. And you're supposed to spend it on Starbucks.
That's because you said you wanted it.
Babe, I didn't know you're broke. Oh my gosh. You want me to go in there and get you one?
No, you good. I'm not even.
Where's all your money?
What you mean?
I know it wasn't payments. You have no payments this
It
week.
was payments.
Where did your money go?
Fine, yeah, it was on Feed Finder.
What?
The reason she asked where his money was out of concern, not greed.
Ladies, if you're gonna call a guy broke, make sure that you can do things for yourself. Alright? People be like, oh, I don't need broke men. Make sure that you can pay for your own nails, pay for your own lashes, pay for your own hair, pay your own bills, take yourself out on solo dates, buy your own flowers, have some savings, do everything that you want before you can cook. Because you cannot cook when you yourself can take care of yourself.
It's ironic when they're broke themselves and call people that.
My boyfriend is always broke. Besides that, my boyfriend is always broke. He works 2 jobs and spends all the money from his first job to make it to the second. Now, that is productive. Counterproductive is literally syllable, what I was about to say.
That's nothing but counterproductive. So it's all the money from his first job to make it to a second.
This guy is working 2 jobs to provide for this lady and her kid. But watch what she does behind his back.
A waste of time. That's it, a waste of time. So I made him quit the second job to stay home and babysit my kids. Crazy. The my is the keynote point there. My kids. Babysit my kids. A friend got me a weekend job as a bowl service model. Last night working in the VIP, I met a famous rap artist. Here we go. Here we go indeed.
I don't like where this is going, but it's only gonna head downhill from here.
The rapper's bodyguard told me that the rapper wanted me him in the car behind the club. It's crazy. Rappers live different, clearly.
Told the bodyguard,
His bodyguard said to the bowl girl, the rapper had tipped me $200 at that point, so I said, cool.
Top 15 bills.
I don't know if she's saying, because he gave me a $200 tip, I should give him some top, or she's saying, because he's willing to give me $200 as a tip, I know if I give him top,
You're gonna he's gonna run it back.
Yeah, he's gonna give me stock.
Yeah, he's gonna give you
He's
stock.
good for it.
Alright, cool.
Right, the rapper had a fetish, and he wanted 2 women on him at the same time.
I don't think that's a fetish.
I don't think it's a fetish, it's just like, it's just better.
Natural grade.
Yeah.
I don't think it's a fetish.
It's disgusting, to say the least.
Natural grade. Oh God, he wanted 2 women on at the same time.
Yeah.
But we had to do him and then kiss one another.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, the second woman was a jealous. She dug her nails in my face and tried to bite my tongue. Bro, the bodyguard pulled me out of the car and the rapper stayed with the other woman. I was attacked.
Do you guys think she deserved that?
My face was bruised. I didn't press charges because I was ashamed and didn't want my boyfriend to know what I did for money.
Facts.
Facts is facts. I can't return to bottle service duty until my face heals. Meanwhile, my boyfriend is still broke. I deserve so much better than the broke man I have.
Despite all the horrendous and harmful things she does, she still sees herself as the good person.
How do I level up with someone else whilst keeping him around to babysit?
Well, I'm out, man.
Better to be broke than broken inside. If you're dating the guy solely based on his money, then that tells me that you need to rethink your priorities.
The reason why women are no longer behaving traditionally
Traditionally? Okay, why is that?
is because men are no longer behaving traditionally. Y'all aren't behaving traditionally either.
Okay, explain.
Traditionally, honestly, I agree with it. Traditionally, men were the ones who provided.
That's still the case. When did you see a man that doesn't provide for himself and his family?
Well, traditionally, during that time period, women weren't allowed to work either. I mean, how traditional are we wanting to get?
And that gave women more time, if they didn't have kids and do all that unpaid labor, to be feminine and to be pretty and to not be stressed out.
I'm really starting to wonder, what do some of these women want? Do they want equality and the right to work? Or do they just want to sit there and look pretty?
But since y'all want us to work...
Hold on a minute. Seems they're a bit confused. Because it was actually hundreds of thousands of women who fought for years to gain the right to work. But they think that it was the men? Yeah, okay.
Gonna be these girl bosses that you so despise.
With due respect, this lady needs to know what she wants before making a statement like this, because you can see the confusion.
How is it not clicking?
Just a thought here, and this might get me a lot of backlash, but if a woman can't figure out how to maintain her own femininity while maintaining her independence and working, yeah, that kind of sounds like a personal problem. It's not the guy's problem.
Babe, I know it's your birthday today, and I told you I was gonna take you out to get some steak, but like, I'm kind of broke right now, so I only could get like a McChicken, a McDouble, like a, Big Mac, something off the dollar menu, because I'm kind of broke right now.
It's okay, baby.
If we notice that our partner is willing to help during our hardships, we will stay with them when things get better.
I'll eat a McChicken or something. Like a McChicken and maybe some fries.
I know, but it's your birthday, and I wanted to make you feel special. Like, that's kind of messed up. I'm taking you to McDonald's, though, ain't it? Like,
No, but if you don't got it, you don't got it. Like,
It's the fact that you...
I wanted to treat you out with some steak, you know, some nice food.
I know, I understand, but it's just the fact that you actually, like...
But I feel embarrassed because I'm taking my girl to McDonald's. Like, how that... I feel less of a man.
If you don't got it, you don't got it. It's just the fact that like, hey, let me take her out for her birthday.
So you're saying, like, it's a thought that counts?
It's a thought that counts.
Yes!
So you don't care I'm taking you to McDonald's?
No, it's okay. I'll eat it. I'll eat a McChicken or something.
You sure?
Mm-hmm.
I got lie. We got about it. You wasn't mad, bro?
No. Huh? Would I?
Aww.
She won more than a steak that day. His respect as well.
Let me kiss.
Hell yeah! Hey, come on, baby! Come on! Yes!
What's the worst date you've ever been on? I went on a date with the cheapest guy in New York. He takes me to dinner, he chooses the restaurants, and he wouldn't pay for anything extra.
She needs to be grateful. At least he offered to pay on the first date, when most people suggest to split the bill.
There's cheese extra on the burger, $2, $3 extra. You just wouldn't get it. You'd be like, no, that's extra. No, that's too expensive. I don't want it. I'm like, dude, it's the first date. Can you just not be so cheap?
You don't want to be like this. This is disgusting. This is awful in every way.
I ate, and I just left him there. And he said, I'm going to pay the bill. I'm going to make a statement, and I just left.
Oh my god, did you guys ever talk again?
We actually went on a second date, and it was a disaster.
It's pretty difficult to put into words how disgusted I am, how depressed I am.
I'm not surprised it ended this way.
You'd rather ask for an allowance or just a specific amount. I'm just going to tell him how much my bills are, but I'm going to double it. And there's my bills and my allowance. Like, if you want to date me, I need you to be a provider. I don't date men who cannot support me. So my bills are this much a month. I need a direct deposit into my account each month.
Jesus Christ.
I don't want to have to come and ask you for money.
But she expects that money. And that is the problem.
I'm not dating you unless there is a direct deposit or a direct deposit to my PayPal every month. Because I want to know that you can secure me.
Are you crazy?
What the hell? I want to be safe. I want to feel comfortable. That way we don't have to discuss this anymore.
Do me a favor, please. Get out of here.
I don't see any man that would be interested because she treats a relationship like a soulless, emotionless, selfish business.
Like men, they're not honest at times, but they're pretty honest when they say, like, hey, I don't want a relationship. That means that they don't want a relationship with you.
Yeah.
As women, we do this thing where it's like when they tell us, like, oh, I don't want a relationship, something about that, we're like, oh, that's a challenge.
Yes. Yeah.
It's a challenge.
Yes.
Men aren't approaching women anymore. Not because they're mama's boys, not because they're man-child or scared or whatever it is you call them these days. You know why? Because one wrong word and they're labeled creeps.
There is so much pressure, and any wrong move can give us a wrong image. So we back away.
One compliment and it's harassment. One traditional gestures and they're called sexist. So they've learned to leave you alone. Then you wonder why chivalry is dead, why dating apps are the only option. Congratulations, women. We've played ourselves.
I just will not date a broke guy. Because I can afford.
That's why. That sounds like a contradiction.
What do you mean? So you don't date for love? Like, I just genuinely love you and we got...
Yes.
No. It's not about the pocket. There's so many rich guys that approach me that I don't love. I don't think so. And I will not be with you.
Okay.
It has to, I have to have some sort of feeling. There must be
But that feeling is like, what if you have a feeling for a broke guy? And it's natural, right?
Yeah, I will ignore it.
Always avoid someone who believes that money equals love. Well, guys, that was all for today. We'll be back soon.
Here's a quick one which backs up the all-important saying, once a cheater, always a cheater. And if sadly you catch or find out that your significant other was cheating on you, end it. Because if you don't, that's going to communicate that you're easy, a pushover, and it will continue. It's only a matter of time. And in this situation, this guy learns this, but ultimately in the end, he handles things properly. Title, I walked in on her again. Says here, it's been 6 months since D-Day, when I walked into my significant other pleasuring herself on camera for some other dude. Can you imagine that, guys? Well, she denied, until she realized I saw what I saw and wasn't going to ignore it. You walked in on her, and she's denying it? Is she like trying to use the Jedi mind trick on you to make you confused like you didn't see what you saw? She's spread-eagled with a freaking purple toy down there, and come on. Well, since then, things have been rough. She says it was nothing more than sexting, but the text messages more than proved an emotional affair. It doesn't matter what she says. I'll never know if it was a physical affair, as she deleted pretty much everything and then refused to let me see her phone moving forward. No, that's when you take it away. But then you gotta be careful with that, because she'll call cops and cry and say you did something else. It's over, dude. The affair partner is a prior coworker that lives nearby. I also had a short stint of frequent travel for work, so the opportunity was definitely there. There's no way they're not hooking up if he has to travel for business and the guy's right down the street. I think this guy needs to pay this guy a visit, as well as a divorce attorney. Well, we tried marriage counseling, or at least I did. It quickly turned into discernment counseling once she admitted that she wasn't sure if she wanted to be married anymore. Okay, then why are you screwing around? Well, we'll see why. She stopped going to counseling, and the therapist told me there wasn't any sense coming back until she decides what she wants to do. She refused to cease communication with the guy. She also refused disclosure of the her phone. So, what does this tell you, aside from the fact that she is a liberal, a liar, and cheater? It tells me that she has zero respect for this guy, aside from the obvious, that she's cheating on him. And she's like, what are you going to do about it, a-hole? She doesn't care, and she knows he has no spy, he hasn't divorced her yet, so this is the gap that people can pull when they realize they have all power. Oh yeah, smacked at him for doing this. Well, for the past 6 months, she still hasn't made a decision. If she wants a divorce, or she wants to start working on her relationship. What's to work out, dude? She doesn't love you. Perhaps communicate that. Come on, man. She told me she doesn't know if she loves me like that anymore, and hasn't for a long time. Okay, then we'll get a divorce, and I can move on, you can move on, and you can do and for all the guys you want. We've been together for 21 years, most of which she was a stay-at-home mom raising our kids. Oh, great. So, they're probably late 30s, probably late 30s to 40s or something like that. She recently started working again and has a desire to become independent. Oh, she must be a strong, independent woman. She's well on her way. Our kids are almost grown up, and the next few years would have introduced a whole new chapter for us, just us. And apparently she has been loathing the thought of that. That happens a lot. Once the kids move out, divorce happens because mom and dad are only in it for the kids. She is my best friend, my whole world, the reason I am who I am, and so much more. You nuts. Any guy that says that crap is ridiculous. She's your whole world? Well, clearly, she knows that. It doesn't count. When a guy says makes it like his whole world, his whole being, or get up in the morning, he's setting himself up to totally disappointed in her. For goodness sake. Well, last night, I walked in on her doing it again. Phone recording video, her naked, and a new toy. The whole 9 yards. I guess there's my answer. I'm not surprised. She's probably doing every man says, except for saying that doing certain things with a certain toy and everything, whatever. Yeah, dude, it's over. And I said it from the beginning. And the comment section was saying that. Sorry it happened, but yeah. So, here we go. Next up, it says here, I got some much needed time to myself last week. I had a quick weekend trip with my brother and some friends. I followed by 3 days of business travel. This gave me some quality time to reflect on the past 6 months of absolute hell. Well, bro, what's happened, now it's time to end it. You fucked up, but time to move on. I accept the fact now that she made up her mind 6 months ago. Maybe it was just avoidance, maybe she honestly didn't know, or maybe she just enjoyed having her cake and eating it too, regardless. I really take option 3. say that I'm just that lucky to walk in on her the very first time, and if it ever happened, and the only second time that ever happened. At this point, I'm just going to assume that it never stopped and has been going on for who knows how long. I'll never know if it was physical or not. Dude,
Yeah, it was.
the likelihood it was very physical. And I'll try all the time. But it's never done part ways. I asked her to move out, and she doesn't have anywhere to go. So until she gets things figured